Okay, so let's add action to our login button and some reference to the login status label. So we go to XML login view control.h and we'll define here UI label, which we will call LBL login status, and we'll add property to that label so the interface builder could interact with this variable. So copy that. Copy that. Okay, so we have our property, and let's set a method for the action for the button, pressing the login button. So dash id action login, call it login clicked, which will get ID sender. Okay. Okay, so let's add some code into XML login view control. Okay, so let's add the code for the login click event that we want. So let's copy our declaration and paste it in XML login view control.m. We'll paste it here. What we will want to do here is go over the array and compare each item with the item in the text field. So do a for loop for ms mutable dictionary val in users. Basically, every NS mutable dictionary item you find in users, put it in a val and loop through all the users array. Now I'm going to define here two variables, NS, one for the username and one for the password. We'll call it user, and it will equal val object for key, and we'll recall that we set the key earlier in the did end element. We chose the key for user to be user, so we can just copy this and paste it here. This will extract our from the key user from our mutable dictionary and put it in our new variable. So I'm gonna do another one for the password. Password equals val object for key, and we set it earlier as password if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so now when the parser parses the data from the XML, sometimes it's leave things like \n or \t, which we will have to remove in order to compare it with our text fields. So let's do user equals user string by replacing string by replacing, let's see, occurrence of string, which basically says replace. Basically says replace the target, replace \n with the string, and we'll leave it as null, with an empty string, and we'll do the same with the \t. So copy that and we'll paste it, and we'll say do the same. Every occurrence of \t, replace it with an empty string. and we'll go over, copy those two, and do the same with the password. So we're gonna do the same, only change that to password, change that also to password here, and the password here. Okay, now we have our two strings, and let's compare them with the strings from our text field. As you recall, we set strings in our text field as we named them in the .h file. So if user is equal to string, and the string will be txt user name text. If that is true, and password is equal to string txt password text, and then what we'll do, we're gonna go to LBL login status, set text as login successful, login successful, and we will return from this function. And if we finish this function and didn't find a match, then we'll write after the for loop, it'll be a login set status login failed. Okay, so this is basically it. Let's try and build and run our application. Okay, then we'll click the username, click something random, click the login failed, and let's try to write one of my username and password that I set. The username was 27.85 and the password was fish, which 27th of February is my birthday, by the way. So let's click login, and login successful. Okay, so excellent, but we're not quite done yet. We still have some memory issues to attend to. iPhone doesn't have any garbage collectors, so everything you do allocation, you have to free. So we'll deal with this now.